Good morning, yeah, Sabah.
Good morning, Mr. Ibrahim.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the warm welcome. Today we are learning lesson 9.4. That means chapter 9, lesson 4. We are learning how to find the area of a triangle and the area of trapezoid. Those are two different shapes. So let's start the first one. Remember, last lesson we learned how to find the area of a rectangle. Do you remember all that?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with that. If I give you a rectangle like this, and I ask you to find the area, for example, here we have the base and the height. We can also call the length and the width. How do we find the area of this rectangle?
You multiply the length by the width.
You multiply the length by the base. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you one thing about the triangle. Triangle, or every triangle, is half of what? Of a rectangle. So let's make this out of a triangle. So we cut this into half. And what do we call this now?
Triangle.
It's a triangle. And what is this? Half
Half
of rectangle. Now remember, to find the area of a rectangle was 2 base times height. You remember that?
Yes.
What do I have to do here? Because I have it, what do I have to do here? When you have something, what do you do to it? You divide by 2.
So you get the answer.
You just divide by 2 here. So this is the formula to find the area of a triangle. Yes. So the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2.
But we don't have rectangle.
No rectangle. We are talking about triangle now. So for example, here I will give you, for example, the base here will be, let's say, 10 centimeters. And the height here will be, let's say, 4 centimeters. Let's find out. This will be our first example. What do we do?
You times 10 by 4.
Base times height. So our area will be equal, base is 10 centimeters times by 4 centimeters divided by 2. We just need to work this out. What is 10 times 4?
40.
Is 40. What is 40 divided by 2?
20.
So that 4 times 10 will give you 40 centimeters square. Because meter times meter, centimeter times centimeter is centimeter square. So now we have 40 divided by 2, which will give us the final answer.
20.
It will give us 20 centimeters square. This is our final answer. Is that clear?
Yes.
Great. This is what I want you to do now. If I have a triangle, remember the height has to always be straight line.
Yes, this is not.
You cannot use that. So now I will give you the height of this triangle. And this will be, let's say, 7 meters. And then on the bottom or the base, we will have 12 meters. Can you all work out the area of this triangle? Let's go for it. I want you to write down in your book and work it out, please. Okay, all you have to do is use this formula and substitute the base with 12, substitute the height with 7, multiply them and divide by 2. Is that clear? Good, thank you very much. An easy way to work this out. While you're working on that, I'm going to work on this as well. And we'll see if we come with the same answer. But promise you won't look at the board. Just focus on yours. So A will be equal base times height. My base is 12 meters times 7. Divided by 2. What are you looking at? You have to do your own way.
Sir, I did it.
You did it, I know you did it. But some people are looking this way.
I finished.
You finish it?
Yes.
Okay, in a minute let's check if answer is matched. Right, who get the same answer as me?
Me.
Well done, well done, well done, well done. Thank you so much. Amazing, well done. Good job. Now you know how to work out the area of every triangle. Yes, do you get it? Go ahead, what's your question?
For the one we did together, 10 centimeters times
4 centimeters is 40. And then 40 divided by 2 will be 20. But remember, the unit will always be square, centimeters square. Is that clear? Great. So now you can do any triangle. You can find out any area of a triangle. Okay, isn't that easy?
Yes.
Good. Now let's move to the second part, which is how do we find the area of trapezoid? Trapezoid, I call it trapezium. In UK we call it trapezium. In America, which you are studying American curriculum, is called trapezoid. That's new to me. I call it trapezium. So let's have a look at this. What is the trapezoid? What kind of shape is trapezoid? So, it will have two sides which are parallel to each other. So that means two lines will be running side by side like this. And the other two lines, that doesn't really matter. They can be going whichever direction. So one shape have got two lines running side by side. We call it trapezoid or trapezium. Okay? So let's work this out. This shape have got two, so we call this base 1 or B1. And then we call B2 here. Okay? So these two are the bases. And then we will have the height. Just like the triangle, it will have to be a straight line which crosses on the line here at 90 degrees. Okay? So this is called the height. So if you have these three information, the base, the second base, and the height, you can easily work out the area of the trapezoid. What is the formula? Let's write down the formula now. So the formula of trapezoid is area of trapezoid is equal base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2, then multiply this by height. This is the formula. You need to put it in a box to say this is important for you to remember. Yes, Munira?
why did we put B1 plus B2?
Because they have two bases.
Okay.
One is here and one is here, and they are parallel. Parallel means they are running side by side. They will never meet. Okay? So those two have to be added together, divided by 2, and then multiplied by the height.
Multiply.
Multiplied by the height. So let's use some numbers here. Okay, so we have 6, 10, 4. So what did I say? Okay, here is 6 meters. Here is 10 meters. and here is 4 meters. Can we work this out? Just substitute this into these numbers.
Mr. The height is 4, right?
The height is 4 centimeters, 4 meters. The first base is 6, the second base is 10. Okay? So we substitute this, and then that will give us our area of this trapezoid. Okay? Let's work it out. So first of all, I will say A, or the area of trapezoid, is equal, base 1 is 10 meters plus base 2 is 6 meters. Divide by 2 all of them, and then multiply whatever I get from here by the height, which is 4 meters. You get it?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, just substitute the numbers with the letters. B1 6, B2 10. Add them together, divide by 2, and then multiply by height, which is 4. And then let's just work this out. First of all, what is 10 plus 6? 16. What is 16 divided by 2?
18.
8. So we have 8 meters times 4 meters. What will that give us?
32 square.
32.
Square.
So that will give us 32 meters square. And this will be our final answer for the area of trapezoid. Is that clear?
Yes.
Any question?
No.
Thank you. Good. Now I will give you a question for yourself to work it out, yeah? I want you to try this now. I'm going to draw another trapezoid here. So this is one. We're going to do number 2. So we have another trapezoid because it's got 2 lines which are parallel, and then we have 1 line which is not parallel to. So we have base 1 and base 2. So we have here 19 and 15. Okay? So here we have 19 and 15. 19 and 15. And the height here is 11. 11. So all these is centimeters, centimeters, and centimeters. Let's work this out by using exactly the same method.
But Mr.
How?
How? Because this is not.
This is your height, this is your first base, and this is your second base. Okay? So we all have to use the formula again. And the formula is here. What is the first base? 19. What is the second base? 15 plus 15. And then we divide that by 2. And then we multiply everything by height is 11. So we multiply by 11. Then we need to work this out. Remember the unit here is all centimeters. Centimeters, centimeters, centimeters. Right. Shall we do it together or shall I wait for you?
Together.
Together, let's do it together. Or shall we wait?
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's wait for you. Yeah, go for it.
Times 11.
When you add them, you have to divide by 2
And then times 11.
and then times 11. What do we get when we add 19 plus 15?
We divide then.
34, right?
Yes.
Is it 34?
Yes.
Yes, it is 34 divided by 2. 3
So I
divided
get the
by
answer.
divided by 2.
I get the answer.
That will give us what?
So you wrote 32. So you wrote 32, 34.
Oh, 34.
Yes.
Okay, I'm writing something down. Not say it. So 34 divided by 2 times 11.
17.
So what is 34 divided by 2?
I said 17, right?
17. So that will be 17 times what?
11.
11.
171.
So that will give us
171.
anyone else?
177.
77?
I don't know.
Can you make up your minds,
I
girls?
don't know. We do one.
What is 11 times 34? And then divided by 2? 187.
Yeah,
187 meters square. This will be our final answer.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What doesn't make sense?
I don't understand.
You don't understand. Let me repeat for you so you can recap. We are using the formula, always write down the formula, and then we are answering those questions. You will be given there 2 bases, okay? Or the 2 parallel lines. You add those two. A plus B, 19 plus 15, that will give you 34. 34 divided by 2, because the formula says you have to divide by 2, and then whatever you get, you have to multiply by 11. So here you have 17 times 11. 17 times 11 divided by 2 will give you 187 meters square. Does that make sense, girls? Yes, good, good.
Use numbers.
Right. Shall we do one more example, or shall I give you some work to do now? Yeah? Okay, work. Good. So we're going to start to do the classwork now.
This is not
Those of
perfect.
you, yes, go ahead.
This is not perfect.
Say again?
This is not perfect.
This is not?
This is just example, right?
Yeah, this is example. Yeah. Okay. For those of you at home who missed the lesson today, we are very sad and we miss you so much. But fortunately, you have this lesson to go to. Okay? I want you to open your schooling and go on page 542. This is the classwork that we will be doing in the class. Can you all see that? Can they see that? Yes, so you need to go there. If you want, you can. Am I there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you want, you can freeze that and work from here. Or if you want, you can. Okay, if you want, you can go from schooling. This is from, of course, from the book. I want you to practice this and work this out in your own time, please. Before we move on, any question? Is everybody happy?
Yes.
Do you all understand the lesson?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Can you all say now the word? Thank you very much and have a nice day. Thank you very much.